I do. What's up, you guys? Here we are again. It's Friday night. Team Empire, Team Bossup coming together, you guys. Listen, I am super, super excited for all the new agents that are on new to the team. You guys, welcome. Light up that group chat, you guys. Throw some light bulbs, some money bags. Let's welcome all the new team members to the team, you guys. We had an amazing month so far, and it's not over until the fat lady sings, you guys. All right. So I'm super, super excited. For those that don't know me, brand new to the team, my name is Zarina Garcia, you guys. I'm here, one of the regional sales directors in the company. And of course, my sidekick, Mr. Alfred Singleton out in Michigan. All right, Team Empire, Team Bossup coming together, you guys. Look, we are here every single Friday night coming to give you guys value because it's all about growing and being the best of the best. All right. So with that being said, I had the honor to invite two guest speakers. I'm gonna mute everybody really quick. All right. So I had the honor and the privilege of being able to ask a couple of individuals actually to take a moment from their busy night, Friday night, all right, and just drop some nuggets. You know, what I love the most about this business, you guys, and I'm sure you guys already know how I am, is the relationships that you get to build with complete strangers. That to me is priceless because a lot of times these strangers that are now business partners become more family than your own family. And to me, that's priceless, right? And the first speaker I want to introduce, I have a tremendous amount of respect for this young lady. I met her a few years back, probably about 3 years back. And her mentor was like, man, I can't wait for you to meet this young lady. She's from Massachusetts. And you just remind me of her, right? We call her the mass killer. And let me tell you, this young lady, I have so much respect for her because of her servant heart. I'm talking about a really servant leader, leads by example. She's always putting her team on her back. And man, I just have a lot of love and respect for her like a sister. She is one of our top producing regional vice presidents, might as well say executive vice presidents in the company. She is the first Latina vice president to kill it here with our platform. In addition to that, she is level 1, if I'm not mistaken, knocking on the door to level 2 R&R and just smashing the charts, you guys. So with that being said, it is my honor and my privilege. I highly encourage you to take some copious notes because when she spits, it's straight fire. So do we have Miss RAYSA OTERO? Did you make it on the call?
I did. And you actually said my last name perfectly. Thank you. What's going on, guys? I'm super excited to be on tonight. You know, anytime there's partnerships that going on, Zarina hit me up. I was like, of course, girl. Like, Serena's one of those people that how can you not like love her, right? So I'm super excited. It was like two and a half years ago, almost 3 years ago that I came into the business. So I'm just happy to see you grow, girl. You know, we always support each other on social media. We haven't been able to see each other because of this COVID thing, but I was able to see you at the house and I was super excited to see you. You know, guys, follow her leadership. You know, she's definitely has shown strength. She's shown duplication, and that's the kind of mentor that you want to follow. When there's a mentor that's actually paving the way, and we all make mistakes. I made mistakes. I'm sure she made mistakes, but it's powerful to have that person that made the mistakes so that now you don't make them, so that your duplication and your business grows a lot faster. So for those that don't know me, thank you so much, Serena. My name is RAYSA OTERO. I'm just going to talk a little bit about my story and kind of how my business took off. I see my mentor on here too. What's up, Rob? So I'm even more excited now, right, to see him on as well. But again, when I got started with this business, I actually went through a divorce, which is an ugly place to be in, right? That actually caused us to separate, and, you know, finances split. He left to Massachusetts. I stayed in Tampa. And at that point, I was actually facing a repossession and a foreclosure, right? So definitely a very dark place in that time, and just trying to make ends meet. I also had, my son was 6 at the time. And literally I sold everything in my house to try to maintain the mortgage. I mean, it was so crazy. Like, I wouldn't even invite my friends over because I had nowhere for them to sit. So, you know, talk about a broken place and dealing with the financial stress. Well, my credit also took a hit because I had to file for Chapter 7 bankruptcy to stop the repossession and stop the foreclosure. So I wasn't homeless. And so that led me to Mr. Xavier Marrero, because my credit score was a 514. And after the bankruptcy was discharged, I had so much damage on my credit report. So long story short, I don't know how I added him on social media. I believe I was doing event promotions. And so I just started adding anyone in Tampa, because I used to get paid to get people in through the door. And just God works in mysterious ways. And I was able to add Xavier somehow onto my social media page. He accepted me. He's super popular now, so it may not happen. But at that point, I just started to see this guy pop up on my news feed. And I'm like, who is this guy? Like, you know, if you see his pictures, like, he's just chilling. Like, he's like, I'm working from here and at the hookah lounges. And I'm like, you know, what do you do? So I end up reaching out to him, and he told me all about the protection plan. And, you know, we actually were going to go out to celebrate tonight, where we actually met for the first time. And we sat down and had a really deep conversation. We actually planned to meet for 30 minutes and talk about this and that. And we ended up talking for like 4 hours, because when you meet somebody with that right mindset, that they're on the same level as you, we just have so much in common and so much to talk about. So as soon as he introduced us to me, you know, I got started. I saw results in the program. Within 4 months, my bankruptcy was deleted. 55 negative items were deleted. I had 196 credit score increase on my credit report. So obviously that's when I was like, oh, wow. Well, at this point, I was taking yet another shift. I was taking a shift of actually selling the house and moving back to Massachusetts, because I felt like I failed here. I had nobody here. I had no support. My husband just up and left me and my son behind, and I just had to do what I had to do. So I had to end up selling the house, and on the way, literally with the U-Haul packed, everything, I'm on the highway moving to Massachusetts. I called Xavier. I said, bro, I'm going back home. I know a lot of people back home. I was like, just sign me up. And he remembers that conversation. And so do I, vividly, like it was today. That was January 15, 2018. I got started as an agent with this company. And as soon as I touched down in Springfield, I was hitting everybody up with this, you know. And I went through so much, you know. People told me, no, this is a scam. You know, they didn't believe me. I got blocked on social media. I mean, you name it, I went through it all, to the point where Xavier came up with Rob to launch my market. So that's how our relationship started, right? Rob actually came to Massachusetts, being the selfless leader that he is with Xavier. Xavier's just like, pack your bags, we need to go to Massachusetts. And so that's how I met him. But that in that moment, we had an event. And at that event, literally 2 people showed up because it snowed. Like, it was the biggest snowstorm that day. And I'm like, I felt bad because I had these guys fly all the way out there. We literally had 2 people in the room and the bartender, of course. So obviously we were just like, give me some shots because I'm just so upset. But that's how that happened. I got my first customer in that room though. So out of the 2, we got 1. So I was so excited to get my first customer. And Rob was the one, because she was like, I don't really have the money. I got the money on me. I got to go to the bank. So in the middle of the snowstorm, he's like, you better go to the bank right now, like right now. So Rob really got me my first customer, and just being able to actually hang out with them. That's when I realized the power of mentorship, because think about it, I was trying to do it on my own for like a month or 2. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to say. I'm not getting anybody. And as soon as I got myself around them, literally that whole weekend we were just working. I was trying to invite them out. They were like, no, they're in the hotel room. They had like 100 leads. I'm like, I need to get like these guys. And so literally when they left, that's when it all began for me. Like, all I needed was that fire to be close to me. And as I was hanging out with them, I could hear how they were talking. I could see what they were doing. I could see the list. I could see their conversations. Literally, the moment they flew out, I got 3 customers in one day, you know, but it didn't stop there. You know, we just kept pushing. We managed to get to sales director. I believe it took me 6 months. You know, I have sales directors on my team right now that are hitting that in 30 days, and they still say like, I'm discouraged. I'm like, you don't have no idea. You know, it took me 6 months to get $10,000 in business, and here you are with $30,000 in business, and you're not even working it. So that's how that got started. I also remember, you know, getting out of my comfort zone. If there's anything I want to talk about, is getting out of your comfort zone, because let me tell you, Xavier was like, I'm not coming back up to Massachusetts until you present, until you're in front of rooms. And I'm like, I'm not going to present. Like I could never be in front of people. Like he'll tell you, I would shake, I would cry, I couldn't talk. He's like, girl, you got to breathe when you're up on stage. Like I couldn't, it was the biggest fear of mine. And, you know, he pushed me. He's like, I'm not coming up. I'm not coming up. And I ended up starting my presentations literally at a hookah lounge, you know, like a hookah lounge, guys. Like kids can't even go there. So that's, you know, it's just one of those things. And I still have all those pictures. And just to see where we are today, I'm telling you, it's been a lot of hard work, a lot of perseverance. But once I got out of that comfort zone, it was a wrap. So the faster you do it, the better. Just take it off like a Band-Aid, I'm telling you guys, because I have agents right now that once they already go and present once, they just get hungry for more. Once you do it once, you'll see that, you know. So if I could give you guys anything, that's how you're going to create duplication. You have to be able to present the information. That's one of the major skills. And if you're brand new, you want to make sure that you're inviting to whoever the presenter is. Don't try to do it on your own, guys. You have amazing leadership. And, you know, that's how, you know, my story unfolds. Obviously, there's a lot more that I can say. Every title came with a challenge. Every title came with another level of growth, because you have to figure that you're becoming something that you've never been before. So with every single title, you are pushing yourself to a next level. So you're going to deal with more things. You're going to deal with more emotions. You're going to deal with more personal things that are going to happen. How you deal with them is different. And so again, I'm just super excited to be able to come on and just get you guys that mindset. But look at where we are today, regional vice president. For the first time, I opened my back office today and saw $325,000 in business. And I'm like, I can't believe this. Like, you know, like we were struggling 6 months ago, we were struggling with 100K just to remain vice president. But today we have tripled that. This whole pandemic has definitely shown us that we can build our business from home, that people do definitely need us. And it's just the beginning. It literally gives me the chills, because that duplication is now going through the organization. I think I'm actually going to get my first vice president this month. By tomorrow, hopefully, my first vice president. So I was Xavier's first vice president. And I remember that. I'm like, I want to be your first vice president. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. He's looking at me like, whatever. I told Xavier, I'm going to make you a lot of money. He's looking at me like, whatever. So I'm just honored to be on this call, and also give homage to my mentor. Like, I wouldn't be where I am for him. Like, every time I get paid, I send him a screenshot and I say, thank you. And just the relations that we've been able to build. And that's the culture that I want to instill on my team, and that I have. And really, that culture, those bonds, those relationships is what creates the duplication. So thank you so much, guys. Hopefully I added value to you guys. Have a great night.
Wow. Thank you so much, RAYSA. You guys, man, drop a 10X in the chat if you just feel like that just spoke to you, right? Every new level requires a new level of you guys. And that's what it's about. I'm talking about the reason why they are Team Relentless is because no matter what, it just gets done. It has to get done with no excuses. Driving in a U-Haul and said, let's run it. And that's why she is where she's at. RAYSA, I love you. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you, girl. Mwah. Yes. So next is her mentor. This is literally like my brother from another mother. It was an instant connection. instant kinetic spirits, okay? And that to me is just genuine. And when I tell you, this man has grown so much, we pretty much hit sales, we actually missed sales director at one time, right? And this is how this company is, you guys. There's people that start before you, that start after you, but it's at your pace, right? It's at your pace and at your time. You can never compare. All you should do is what? Empower and congratulate, not hate, right? Talking about we miss sales director. Now he is a senior vice president with this company, you guys, killing the game. I'm talking about top producing leader. I have so much respect for this guy, just killing it, leading by example. I like what he likes to say, leading from the back, right? And it shows because all his top leaders are all on the charts. So we have senior vice president doing over $1 million in sales every single 30 days, XAVIER Marrero.
What it do? What's up? What's up?
What up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, boss lady, man? First of all, thank you so much for having me on your call. Honestly, it means so much. It's an honor when you have a leader like yourself be like, hey, can you get on this call for me? So thank you so much. I highly appreciate it. And also want to give it back to your team. You know, the individuals, you got 33 people on right now that just took the time to actually get on and just staying plugged in. I'm going to tell you something, guys. You know what made me a ton of money? Like, I still plugged in. And it's funny because I still plugged in not only with my mentor like Alfred, but I still plugged in with your mentor like Zarina and Bobby Kim. And look what we've been able to accomplish. So I want to give you guys a round of applause for being plugged into this webinar because this is what takes you to the next level. So Z, what you want me to do? You want me to keep it like corporate FES will want me to speak, or you want me to keep it 100 and just get straight to the bottom?
You got the mic, fam.
Look, man, I'm gonna be real with you. I have so much respect for Z. She's like a sister to me. Like how she said, man, real recognizes real. And from day one, from man, not even day one, from the split second, we already knew what it was. So I look up to her. I seen her grind. I seen her push. I seen her ups and downs. I seen the obstacles that she had to jump over, go under, go around, figure a way how to get through, and always did. And look where she's at right now. ESD, congratulations, girl. Like way, 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 way overdue. And we all know that, right? But check this out, guys. She already has shown her leadership. She has shown her growth, and we're always growing. We're always forever a student, right? That's what makes us better, and then it makes us great tomorrow. But understand, now it's your turn to step up the same way she stepped up. Because I remember Z when she couldn't get on stage and be up there presenting the way she presents now. I remember Z going and not carrying herself the way she carries herself now. Again, she knows I love her, but I'm keeping her 100. But it was the growth, and this is why I love her even more, because us coming from the same background and then seeing this growth, it's like, girl, I love you. Because it's an example of what a woman should do. It's an example of what a leader should do. It's an example of what someone that is in the position that she's in should do. Because see, a lot of people want these titles, but they don't want the responsibilities. Let's be real. A lot of people want these titles, but they don't want the responsibilities. But she has shown over and over and over, like, you know what? I will pay my dues. I will put in the work. I will show you that I can handle those responsibilities. So give me my title. It's the exact same thing that you guys have to do. Because it's no longer her job to do what she did. It's your job to do what she did. Because all she's doing is what her mentor did and what her mentor is doing. When Z first started, she didn't have these calls. a team call because she didn't have a team. So the people that are in here, you have a team, you should definitely be having a team call. You should definitely be plugged in. You should definitely show them your appreciation. Yo, RAYSA, that's another sister to me. Again, it's funny because RAYSA and Z remind me of each other. And a long time ago, I told them this when I first met him. I told him this. So RAYSA is another sister to me. But guys, we said we went out there and all we did is just straight grind and grind and grind. And all we did is we push each other to grow to better people. RAYSA will tell you, see, everybody sees the whole pretty pictures on Facebook, even though me and RAYSA don't take a lot of pictures together. But see, the people don't see the fight that me and her have when she's like, X, you got to do this. X, you need to do that. X, do this to make it look better. X, when you're doing presentations, do your actual slides. Don't just go and just have your face up there. See, even me being her mentor, I have learned from her as well. Just like Z is going to learn from you guys. But see, you guys got to step it up. RAYSA stepped it up. RAYSA stepped it up like, oh shit, I got to step mine up. Like, this one was coming for it. So you guys understand the momentum that you create by stepping up all the way from the bottom. Brand new agent. Z would tell you when I first came in, you couldn't even tell I was a brand new agent. I was on fire. Yo, where's the presentation? How do I present? No one knew. I ain't never presented in my life. Never presented in my life. So see, I tell people all the time, be plugged in, but want it. See, right now you're taking time from your family. You're taking time from your loved one, your kids, your wife, your husband, whoever it might be, the baby mama, the baby daddy, the sugar daddy, the sugar mama, whoever it might be. You're taking time from them. Make it worth it. Will RAYSA say? Take that in. Yo, it's crazy. Look, yo, I'm constantly taking notes. You know how many times I heard RAYSA's story? I'm still taking notes. Because there's something that you always picked up that you didn't pick up before. So I don't care how many times you heard the information over and over. It's like a movie. Matter of fact, it's like a song. How many times you guys heard a song and you're like, man, I'm bumping to this. And you heard it again, you're like, oh, smack, I didn't even pick that up. Yo, that was dope. Then you hear it again, third time, you're like, yo, that verse, drop the mic. You see what I'm saying? So guys, look, I didn't want to come in here and tell my story, right? A lot of you guys probably know my story and I didn't want to bore you. I just want to let you guys know, man, look, we're finishing a 5-week volume. Man, we still got today and tomorrow to finish strong. Some of you guys probably already hit your title, but it doesn't matter. Just don't stop. Because that means your team has helped you to get that title. Reach down. Who needs help? Guys, I hit my title. Yo, I got to help, man. Thank God for the team that I have. So my title has already been hit. We Gucci. But we haven't stopped. RAYSA, she Gucci. You know what I mean? She 100,000 plus over her title. She Gucci. But we haven't stopped. So guys, don't stop. Go out there, be relentless. Go out there, work as a team. Go out there and show each other you appreciate each other. Why do you think you see me and RAYSA a lot? We constantly show each other we appreciate each other. We buy each other gifts. We take each other out. We always play around. We go to dinner. They're like, yo, one check. I'm like, yeah, you know, she's my regional vice president. She will pay for it. And it also sparks up conversation. A regional vice president? Oh yeah, she does like $250,000 plus in business every single month. It's nothing, you know, take her car. But imagine having that relationship with people. Imagine being able to change people's lives that every single week they're calling you like thanking you. Because it's not about the money. It's how many people you can change, how many lives you can change. I'm telling you guys, don't chase the money. The money's going to run. And I'm not saying this to bullshit you or make it sound, oh, X, you made the money. But see, nobody remember X an agent. Everybody knows X a senior vice president. Life is very lovely up here, obviously. But I've been there. And Z seen it from day one. So it's up to you to go out there and create the organization you want. Don't look up to your mentor and blame it on your mentor and expect stuff from your mentor. I ain't never expect nothing from Alfred. Ask him that. Go out there and make it happen. You want to go make it happen. RAYSA didn't wait for me. I used to call RAYSA sometime like, yo, girl, yo, you was posting on social media? Like, what do you mean you're doing this event? It was to the point sometimes I was on the event and I didn't even know. I'm like, I'm on social media. I see my picture like in Massachusetts next month, Power of Credit. I'm like, RAYSA, what are you talking about? Yeah, X, I need you here. I already booked everything. We good to go. I'm like, yo, you act like I'm your neighbor. Like, girl, you 1,300 miles away from me. X, we ready to go. Come on, let's go. Like, everything's booked. What are we waiting for? That's the mindset you need to have. Z got to be looking at you guys like, yo, y'all crazy. Yo, RAYSA knows I will ignore her calls. I'm like, this woman's crazy. She would text me, you better pick up this beep, 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 beep. I'm like, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, oh my, yo, she's really crazy. But that's how hungry she was. So I ran with her. When she said, X, we got to jump, X is jumping. Because I seen her hunger. Yo, you show Z. Z already showed to me, based on her track record, she's going to put in the work. She a runner. She ain't no jogger. She ain't no sitter. So go put in the work. Go harass her like, girl, I'm over here working. What are you doing? And I'm telling you, that's how you guys are going to grow. And y'all treat each other like a family. You guys ain't competition. No one's competition. Everybody take care of everybody. I guarantee you everybody becomes everybody's crutches. No one will ever fall. You create that bond, you create that family, it's a wrap. RAYSA already know. Everybody already knows. Yo, it's time to work, it's time to work. There's no questions asked. And you guys got to do the exact same thing. I honestly feel like you guys as a team have deserved it. I've seen some faces here that I have seen for 2 years. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve higher titles than you have right now. You guys have already put in the work. You guys have already been committed. So obviously it's not you. It's the people that you're bringing in. It's the people that you have around. It's time to go fish at a different pond. Stop fishing in the same pond. You'll keep catching the same fish. Go step out your comfort zone. RAYSA knows. I'll push you off that bridge. You tell me you can't swim, I'll push you off that bridge. You better figure that out. So have the same mindset and have fun at it. Yo, RAYSA, we have fun. I'll be getting mad at RAYSA sometimes. I'm like, girl, you working too much. Let's just have fun. Stop it, girl. Get out the room. Get out your office. Let's go travel. Let's go somewhere. You're boring me.
I'm ready for PR.
But guys, right? But look, and it's true. Last minute, I went to South Beach. I killed her enrollment. She's like, X, you work better when you travel. I'm like, well, let's travel then. She's like, sends me a screenshot. I booked a trip to Puerto Rico. I'm like, well, book me a trip too. Let's run it. So, and then guess what? My son gets to skip school for a whole week. Why not? You got to teach them young. Entrepreneurs, you do what you want when you want, however you want, period. You don't follow a system. Well, you follow FES system, but you don't follow the government system. That's what I meant. Let me correct that. Bobby will kill me. Don't be telling people. Z will kill me. Don't be telling people. Yeah. But nah, for real, guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Z, I don't even know how long I've been. I can go on because, you know, I got a passion for this, the love and respect that I have for you. Yo, the love and respect that I have for some individuals that are on this webinar, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see Elaine, you know what I mean? Like, you know, she's been putting in the work. I'm proud of you, you know, just going out there. Congratulations on that new home. You know, people are watching. People are watching. You know what I mean? So keep grinding. Stay consistent. I'm telling you, things are going to happen. It doesn't matter. Is this or what? What else? But Z, I'll give it back to you, girl. I don't want to keep up. I don't want to keep taking up too much of your time. I have fun doing this, man.
No, you're good. I appreciate you, man, so much. So, you guys, that is Senior Vice President XAVIER Marrero, and then we got Regional Vice President RAYSA OTERO right there, you guys. I'm talking about, these are some individuals that make no excuses, and those are the type of people I love to be around, right? Because of the fact that we know where we come from. We came from the bottom, right? Where, see, XAVIER didn't share the full story, right? Because it was hard. And it was just him and his son, right? If he wants to share that, he can, but it was hard. And because of the fact that he didn't want to go back, oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm saying, if I'll share with you real quick, because some of you guys probably don't know me. Look, guys, like I stated before, SVP, the title look good, the commission and pays very well, right? We all know that. But 3.5 years ago, it wasn't that. I was homeless with a 12-year-old son. I lost everything to the point where, you know, I lost 2 of my vehicles. Life was good at one point. But see, when you pray for something, you got to be careful what you pray for, because God is always going to deliver. He's just not going to deliver in the way you expect it. And he's going to test your faith. So what ended up happening, after living good, you know, coming straight from a hood and making 6 figures in corporate America, you feel like you made it. You feel like you Jay-Z. You know, you got your little Beyonce with you and stuff like that. And once you lose that, then life hits and you realize that you're not always guaranteed everything you always have. And when I started going through that process and losing everything, you know, at that time, the mother of my son, who I was with for 15 years, decided to be like, hey, I no longer want to be with you, and I want to give you that divorce you wanted, because I tried to divorce her years prior to that. And it killed me, because I'm like, damn, girl, like, I done took care of you since I was 16. You ain't have to work. We 30 years old. You ain't have to work. You ain't have to do nothing. I lose everything. You're the mother of my child. I lose everything. And the first thing you do is you dip out on me. I'm like, all right, bet. But I'm like, I kept feeling it. God's like, yo, I'm going to strip you from everything. I'm going to take everything from you. Say you want more? I'm going to take everything from you. And I started seeing that. You know, I started going through a divorce process. At that time, I lost my house, couldn't afford it. Everything I touched was just going downhill. And to the point where I became homeless with my 12-year-old son, because she decided she was just going to get a 1-bedroom and I was responsible for him. And as a man, as a father, I felt the same way. I'm like, shit, it's not her responsibility. She a woman. Go ahead and let her do her thing. Let her figure out life. I got to make this happen. And to the point where I had to go and basically tell my parents I had to move in. So while I'm going through that, I actually started the company. I started FES while I'm going through that. And so it was hard, because I started building a team, and in front of them, I got to smile. I got to be happy. I got to be cheerful. And then I got to get on phone calls with the lawyers, and I got to figure out, you know, when do I get to see my son, when I don't see my son. I had to sit here and deal with a crazy baby mama drama type stuff, you know, and I would still come to my team and no one ever knew what was going on, to the point where my core team didn't even know what was going on. But it didn't matter, because my why was to make sure that my son never experienced what I put him through. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, X.
Got it, man.
We right here with you, bro.
Look, guys, it was hard. I had to make sure my son didn't see that again. As a man, you see your son where he's old enough to understand that you lost everything. You lost his mom. And you looking like, damn, do my son see me as the man that I thought he seen me as before? And does he see me as the father that I thought he seen me as? Because I lost everything in front of him. Those days that I couldn't even feed him. So when I seen this opportunity, I'm like, there ain't no way in hell I can make this happen. And we did. Because my son will never live those days again. And when my son wants something, he gonna get it. And when my son wanna eat, he gonna eat whatever he wanna eat. And you guys take this as a joke. And you guys talk about getting discouraged. But yo, I get discouraged when I can't do certain things for my family. I get discouraged when I can't do certain things for the people that believe in me. I get discouraged when I know I can't retire young. I get discouraged when I know I can't retire my parents. See, my why's too strong, as y'all can see. And it's crazy because I don't think my team ever seen me go like this. So it's probably a reason why I'm on this call. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. The shit wasn't easy in the beginning. And it won't be. But as you see, guys, it's worth it. And fuck the trophy, fuck the money, and pardon my language. But look how many people we've been able to touch. You know how many people we've been able to see be in my situation and get out of my situation? That's what I love. Yo, you successful, you come on here, you kill it, cool. I salute you all the way. I would salute hard work and the grind. When I see somebody that don't have nothing, have everything now, it's crazy. So how can I stop? How can I quit? When those people decide to believe in me at one point because I told them something. See, I love Z and Z love me because she knows I'm a man of my word. So when I told my peoples that I'm gonna make sure they make it to the top, I did everything to make sure we made it to the top. So trust me, none of this was handed to us. Africa tell you everything is lenient to us. RAYSA, I ain't never gave her nothing. Because my leaders know there ain't no handouts over here. Just like the way I know Z operates and the way she moves, there ain't no handouts. We ain't never have a silver spoon handed to us. So why would we create that culture? We want people that are hungry. We want people that want it bad enough. I'm telling you, there's a lot more to the story. But I ain't even gonna get into it. Just know at the end of the day, you guys got a hell of a leader. You guys got a hell of a team. I don't care what anybody might come and say about y'all or whoever. Keep negativity away. This ain't no soap opera. This is a business. Keep all your emotions out of it. You can't deposit them. It won't clear through the bank. And just get to work. Ask yourself tonight, tonight, write yourself a letter to your future self and tell your future self exactly what you're going to do for you and your family. And hold yourself accountable. And 30, 60, 90 days from now, read it and see if you was about that. You can lie to people. You can be on social media posting like you're working, but at the end of the day, your bank account never lies to you. Period. And 90% of the problems get solved by money. Let's go out here. Let's help people. Let's build people. Let's get people out of crazy situations like the situation I was in, homeless with a 12-year-old son. Because it gets deep. And let's all make money and have fun doing it. What's hard about that? I think that's mad easy and mad simple. And that's what we do. But wow, damn, Z, I ain't know I was going to get like this on the story, man. It's deep, man. It's deep. Man, my team ain't never seen me like that. How this happen? I don't even know.
When your why is strong, your why gotta make you cry. That's why I wasn't accepting that good stuff he gave us. But this is the juicy stuff. And this is why him and I connect instant. That's why RAYSA and I connect. Again, this is a relationship building type of business. X, man. I just love you. No matter what, it's straight solid. You already know. Real recognize real, man. I appreciate you. I love you.
Okay.
I really do.
Now, I appreciate you. And again, man, I give it back to you. Guys, look, love, respect. Man, go out there, grind, man. People are watching you. Your kids, they watching you. Your parents, they watching you. The haters, they watching you. Regardless, make them all proud. And I always tell people, man, kill them with kindness and bury them with success. That's it. That's all we do. So again, Z, I give it back to you. Have a good night. Take care. Thank you again for having me on tonight.
Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. Wow. I'm over here crying, grown man crying over here. Look, that was priceless. You know, I know last week we was crying too. I don't want everybody crying every week, but you know what? This is what this business does. I'm telling you, you know, if I'm talking to you tonight, do not play with this opportunity. There are people praying for something like this. There are people praying for something to just come across their news feed, you know, that could change their life, right? A lot of people wait last minute or they're in and out. And no, grind like every day is the last day of the qualifying month, right? There's no tomorrow. So that's why I grind the way I do. I'm in everybody's back office. Hey, look, you know, I suggest you do this. I suggest you do that. You know, I'm not micromanaging nobody, but I want to make sure everybody learns as I grow because I'm learning too. I'm learning from individuals like XAVIER, like RAYSA, right? Like each and every single one of you I'm learning from. Why? We're all adults and we all possess strengths, but we also possess weaknesses. So where one is weak, we got to pick the other one up because we're stronger in a certain area. So you got to recognize what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are, right? Because we're all leaders here. And that's how you embrace leadership. And then you create more leaders. And that's what XAVIER has done with his organization, right? He has created a culture, and that's what he always trains on. He trains on culture, right? To have fun, family, but at the same time, let's get money. Let's go help some people, right? And that's what it's about. So you guys, I wanted to invite those two individuals because the love, the respect is beautiful. And that's exactly what happened to you guys, right? His story, when I heard it the first time, I said, man, I don't think everybody fully understands that this opportunity is life-changing and you over here playing with it. Look, I don't go to sleep. I don't. I take naps. Why? Because I don't want to go back from where I came from. This COVID-19 pandemic has been, you know, detrimental to a lot of families, and my heart goes out to them. And if any of you have been affected by it, you know, I pray for you guys every day. But I can honestly say, by the grace of God, this pandemic changed my life. It's changed my perspective on things. And it really has taken my business to a whole nother level. Why? Because it has taken away all my distractions. I took away all the crutches that I had before, and I gave my all to my team. And that's why tonight we can honestly claim and say we did it, but we did it together. All right. So I got to give it back to the entire team for everybody's hard work, for everyone that said yes to this opportunity, because I promise you, we're just getting started, you guys. We're just getting started. So what I want to do is I want to pass the mic over to Alfred, and then I'll finish off with structure, right? I'm going to open up back office on what your back office should look like and what it should not look like, so you guys fully understand how closing out tomorrow your organizations so you can hit your desired title. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Alfred Singleton, you guys. I have a lot of respect for this gentleman. He's the leader of the Temp Empire, you guys. That's also my brother from another mother. I got a lot of respect for him. So to be executive sales director, Alfred Singleton.
Yo. Z. Look, man, this call right now is so amazing. Like, Z, you already know I respect you in multiple ways. It's not even a question. RAYSA, like I watch her from afar and have seen, you know, her success, but the way she carries herself with the swag of someone that's a boss is like amazing, right? And we probably only met a couple of times because I'm low key, I'm out, but I'm low key. And but I respect what I see from her like so much. I can't even say enough about X, because low key, man, when I first met X, when I first seen X, I was like, man, X, he probably, you know, he one of them cats that's real high and mighty type of cats. And man, I got a chance to meet that dude, and from the moment that I met him, man, he was just real, like the same type of cat. Just a great individual, man. And it's funny because even when I really start seeing him speak and come out and really kind of talk from my end, you know what I mean? The one thing that it was a scripture, because when he was talking early, because that testimony is so dope, it's a scripture that kind of reminds me of him as an individual. And it's no joke, no lie, but it's in Philippians. It says 2 and 3. It says, do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Like, that is one thing that I most definitely have taken from X. Like just from the moment I met him, and like his consistently to no matter what be the exact same, but even like seeing how he is with his team. I can't even remember what the theme is, but when he says like love like a family, and we talk about this in our teams here, but when you talk about love like a family, like I feel like he really loves like they love like a family. And that's how it should be in this atmosphere. I don't even have, man, they talked about so much that I don't even have to go into, because I was going to talk about execution. You know, us executing. We only 2 days away from the end, a day and some change right away from the qualifying month. And some people don't realize what execution is, right? And I'm going to talk about it real quick, just because execution is important for each and every one of us to look at, to make sure that we maintain, honestly. Hey, X, I love you, bro. I mean it. I just seen you pop in, bro. I love you, man. I love you. And I still got a video of you. I randomly hit you, and I was like, hey, you had something to say, say it. And X was like, if you ain't here at this event right now, then you missing out. Boy, I'm telling you, man. I literally post that again. I'm probably going to post it again tomorrow, and I tag you in it again. But that mug was fire, man. Just simple. So I love you, bro, man. I'm glad you came on here with us. Execution. Look, execution is carrying out or put into effect a plan, order, or course of action. Look, now it's time to go ahead and execute. We at the end here. Let's ball out. Let's go ahead and make it happen. Let's win. Like everybody on here, we talk about this. We took the time on different webinars to literally go through and talk to introduce each and every individual on this webinar. Hey, how you doing, Jesse? How you doing, Sarah? How you doing, Brea? Like literally going through. And now on the beginning of every call, we still do the same thing. Z does the same thing. I know I've been in and out, but man, that testimony is so deep because people quit on the simplest things. Oh man, my hair didn't look right today. I didn't even get a chance to run outside like I want. So now your whole day is messed up, and everything that happens now is discouraging you, and you want to quit. Come on now, we got to be better than that. You heard about the testimonies. He just dropped some knowledge for every single individual on here to understand that sometimes it's going to take you to go through some things. It's like the children of Israel. I'm not even trying to preach or nothing on here, but it's like the children of Israel, they wanted to go into the wilderness, but they wanted to go straight out the wilderness. It's like in and out. People didn't want to go through the wilderness. We don't want to go through the wilderness. We just want to go in and straight to the prize. But to get to that prize, it takes us to go through some things. And every single leader on this call, every single individual has been through some things, man. It's crazy because people give me excuses about, hey, I couldn't do this. Man, I work 60 plus hours a week still now to this day. And still come in here and I try to make sure I grind because I love all y'all, man. I love what this provides for everybody. I love helping people, right? I love that we have the opportunity. So you have to understand what you have is gold. Everything that you have literally is gold to help someone attain what they're looking to obtain. And as you go through this, your testimony is already going to continue to build, not just financially, but in life. You continually know exactly what to say and what to do to help get you to wherever you need to go. So with that being said, also, just don't stop. Sometimes we stop right before the sign. So it's these last 2 days, and it's dope because I saw something, and sometimes it says sometimes in absence of signs, we get discouraged because we don't see the sign. And what happens is we driving down the road, we might be driving longer than somebody told us where the exit was. So we'll call or we'll stop before we get to the exit. And if we stop before we get to the exit, what happens is this. We'll call, get discouraged, call, hey, man, look, you just told me that this spot was down here. I've been driving for 30 minutes. Where's this spot at? Oh, where you at? I'm right here. Oh, it's only 2 more exits down. But because of our mindset, we quit before we got to the exit or where we needed to be. So I just want to help everybody to execute today, man. Go ahead and make sure you follow up. Make sure you go through some things. Man, I'm excited because Z is about to drop some nuggets to help you to literally structure your business at this moment. And I know we've been running, and I'm not going to go over too many other things because X and RAYSA, they already killed the game when they did that. So I love everybody on this call. I just want you to make sure that you do it for you. You do it for you. Because you are the biggest thing that you should be fighting for. I mean, and not to say it like that because you love your kids, you love your family, but at the same time, they're a part of you, right? So make sure that you push so that you can set up legacy for your family and your future. X just like, man, he just said, look, people are playing with this thing like it's a joke. It's not I wouldn't even, look, I'm not a quick success in this thing. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in this thing for like 2 years. I'm not a quick success, but I'm going to tell you just like this. I kept pushing even when I felt like I just wanted to completely quit. Life was going crazy. I ain't quit. I just kept going. I kept moving forward. So I kept on walking. So I want everybody to understand if you keep walking, you can either get there slow or fast. It's up to you. Let's do it. Z, I want to give it back to you. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you. All right, you guys. So look. This is what I want to touch on really quick, all right? So I'm going to log on from my phone. So a quick quiz, real quick. As a field trainer, how many legs must you have as a field trainer?
2.
2. All right. As a field trainer, what is your volume consist of in each leg? Drop it in the chat. As a field trainer, what must each leg have in volume? Exactly. All right. That's perfect. As a field trainer, what is the minimum personal sponsored active agents you must have? Drop it in the chat. 2. Perfect. 2. All right. Now, let me ask y'all a question. If you personally sponsor an agent direct to you, and your mentor sponsor places an agent in your organization, do you have 2 personally sponsored active agents? Yes or no? No, you do not. The answer is no. And I'm going to tell you why. To be a field trainer, you must sign up with your agent enrollment link to agents direct to you. They must be active. Both legs have to be 400 in volume. Okay? And what is the volume for field trainer?
$1,600.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now, I'm going to take a picture. Okay, I was going to share my screen, but I can't find what I was looking for. Okay. So I'm going to erase this, you guys. Because we're getting ready to close out. For those that don't have a white erase board, dry erase board, please get one tomorrow, okay? Now, as a senior field trainer, how many legs must you have for senior field trainer? How many legs must you have as a senior field trainer? How many legs must you have as a senior field trainer?
2.
Londell Cash got it correct. 2, not 3. So for those that put 3, I want to pick on 1. For the person that put 3, tell me why. I'm not going to pick on anyone. Just one that put 3, tell me why did you think as a senior field trainer you must have 3 legs? Anybody that put 3. Don't be shy. Anthony, why did you think I was thinking sales director? Okay. All right, I'll let that slide. Okay. Senior field trainer is 2 legs. How many personally sponsored agents must you have as a senior field trainer? How many? 2. All right. As a senior field trainer, how many legs, or let me ask this question again. As a senior field trainer, what is the volume in each leg for a senior field trainer? What is the volume? That is correct. 500. Correct. What is the volume for a senior field trainer?
5,000.
5,000. Okay, perfect. How many promotions, how many people in your organization as a senior field trainer you must help promote? How many? And what title is it?
2 field trainers.
2 field trainers.
Field trainers. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Is anyone confused there? except for the new agents. This is probably Chinese. It's okay. You're going to learn this. We're all good, right? So far, so good. All right. How many legs must you have as a sales director?
4.
Three.
Is it 3?
Three.
Who said 4?
LaShondra. Excuse me.
Okay. It is 3 legs. Okay. As a sales director, you must have 3 legs. All right. As a sales director, how many personally sponsored active agents must you have as a sales director?
3.
3. The answer is 3. Not 2. 3. Good. I see you laughing. Okay, good. All right. 3. As a sales director, how many legs must you have as a sales director?
3.
3.
3.
What does the volume consist of? How much volume must you have in each leg?
2,000 per leg.
No,
Or
that is
1,000.
correct. Yes, it is 1,000. All right. How much volume must you have as a sales director?
10.
10,000. Okay.
10,000.
How many legs must you have as a regional sales director?
4.
4.
Incorrect. How many legs must you have as a regional
3.
sales director? Correct. 3. What is the volume for regional sales director?
25,000.
25,000.
25,000. How much volume must each leg have as a regional sales director?
2,000.
I need a
2,000.
confident answer.
2,000.
2,000. That is correct. How many promotions
Get
must
out and go sit down.
you go sit down? Okay. How many promotions must you help your team as a regional sales director? How many?
3 sets.
3 sets. Okay. So 3 sets of what?
Field trainer.
No.
Senior field trainer.
You must have 3 senior field trainers. How many field trainers must a senior field trainer have?
2.
2. Okay. All right. How many legs must an executive sales director have?
4.
4. And I'm going to stop at this one. How many legs must a vice president have?
4.
How many legs do you need to get to the pinnacle?
5.
5. All right. Let's stop right there. There's a reason to my madness, okay? All right. So here's the whiteboard. Let's start, okay? So for all the brand new agents, please pay attention. For the seasoned agents, please pay attention. For the agents that are still learning, please don't ever do this and let's correct it tonight, okay? So you're a brand new agent, your back office looks like this, okay? We're gonna play with some colors tonight. And don't judge my drawing. That is a green battery. A green battery in your back office, what does that mean?
Active agent.
Active.
You're an active agent, right? Okay. What happens if this battery turns red?
You get locked out. You don't make commissions on your agents.
But what is the appropriate terminology?
Inactive.
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 You are an inactive agent. Okay, I'm gonna turn my light back on. I thought that was kind of. All right, you're inactive. All right, how much volume is a brand new agent? 400. How much?
400.
400.
400. How much volume is a client worth?
200.
200.
200.
If I sign up a client at $89 and I waive their activation fee, how much volume is the client?
200.
200.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes.
Positive.
Yes.
Yep.
Does it matter if you charge a $99 activation fee, a $49 activation fee, or waive the activation fee for the client? Is it still 200 in volume or does it change?
Still 200.
The same.
Yeah, 200.
It's still 200. All right. Everybody's clear with that. I love it. All right, cool. Now, as a brand new agent, we're going to launch your business. If you have not launched, we're doing 3 launches tomorrow. 3, 6, and 9 o'clock. These are all Eastern Standard Times. That doesn't mean show your face so you can be plugged in. That means you're going to invite someone.
Invite.
Invite, okay? 5. It's a numbers game, right? Invite them to take a look, okay? We're gonna open up the phone here in a second, okay? I'm gonna show you how you gonna invite, all right? Don't just be showing up to these webinars with no guests. What's the point of the webinars, okay? All right, let me get back to the point. So you're a brand new agent. Your volume is a total of 400. When you sign up a brand new agent, that agent, his name is Bob. Bob is right here. What is this considered? A what? In your back
Leg.
A leg.
A leg.
pocket? Called a leg, okay? Everybody understands that, right? How much volume does Bob have?
400.
How much volume do you now have total?
800.
100.
800. Everybody's following, right? All right. Then comes Billy. How much volume is Billy?
400.
400.
How much volume do you have now?
800.
Incorrect.
12.
12.
12.
1200.
1200.
Wow.
For the person that said 12, or for the person that said 800, do you now know why it's 1200?
No. Oh, I do see it. I see that.
You are
Or,
worth, you
I
are,
was worth 400,
you're
and
worth,
so were my agents.
and Bob, then
No,
Billy,
sir.
it all comes back up to you. So now you're at 1200. If you are lost, please speak up. Everybody's good so far? Okay. 1200. Field trainer. How much volume do you need?
1600.
16.
How much are you short?
400.
400.
400. What can you do to get the extra 400 if you already have your 2 personally sponsored agents?
2 protection.
Clients. 2
2
clients.
customers, 1 agent.
If you do 2 customers and an agent, how much volume are you adding?
400.
Well,
100.
800.
You're adding 800, but how much do you need was my initial question.
400.
You need 400.
So you can do 2 things. You can do 2 customers
Or an agent.
or an agent, correct? All right. So with that being said, let's just say you brought another agent and her name is Susie. That's Susie. She's at 400. Now how much volume do you have?
16.
1,600. Them dishes are not happy with you.
I'm moving around.
Okay. So you have 1,600. Do you have more than enough legs
Yes.
for field trainer?
Yes.
Yes.
Up to what title do you need 3 legs?
Senior sales director.
Sales director.
Up to what title?
Up
To what
to
time you can do RSD,
RSD. Correct. Who said that?
Rochelle.
Hey, girl.
Hey, baby.
RSD. I'm not calling out no names, but I helped an agent. Y'all should know how I am. I'm going to keep it straight, 100, and I'm going to give you tough love. This is your business. I knew nothing about this business, but I was determined to learn this business because of the amount of money everybody was making. Okay? Now, regional sales director. This agent, again, am I saying no names? Of course not. This agent had
can't
exactly. I know you can't see. It was too many, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should you have 9 legs?
No.
Never.
Never.
No.
Never.
No.
Terrible structure.
How many legs must you have to get to the top?
5.
5.
Never have more than 5 legs.
Right.
Yes?
Go deep.
Yes, yes. Okay. So every time we tell you 3 agents and 2 customers, right? Because that's what we pretty much train on. But we know field trainer just needs 2 agents, right? When should you open up a 4th leg?
ESD.
VP.
ESD.
At ESD.
ESD. Right.
As an executive sales director, right? So when should you open up that 4th leg comfortably? How much volume should you have? And then say, boom, I'm going to open up my 4th leg.
Is it 4,000 each leg?
Yes.
4,000 each leg, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So that means when you're at 46,000, open up that 4th leg. Why? Because that leg needs to be at 4,000. Does everyone understand that?
Yes.
If you're lost, just ask. That's what we're here.
46,000.
Okay, yeah, 46,000. Then open up that 4th leg. So what should you do in this situation?
Start sponsor
Sponsor place.
Perfect. Now, how much time do you have to sponsor, place an agent?
70 days.
72 hours.
70
No.
days.
70 days.
70 days. Yeah, that's right.
Not 72 hours. 70 days.
72 hours. You can change your mind. That's changing your mind.
Exactly.
Look, somebody unlocking cabs.
72 hours. All right.
Wrong question. Wrong answer.
Now, you're going to sponsor place. What is the point of sponsor placing? What are some different advantages when you sponsor an agent into someone's organization?
Unlocking
Cabs,
Volume.
Titles.
volume.
Okay, right. I'm going to list them so everybody can see it. What are the advantages?
Volume.
For volume. What else?
Titles.
Volume. Title. What else?
Cabs.
Who?
Mm-mm.
No, that is incorrect. Who said cabs?
Me.
You never get a cab for a sponsor place. Okay? Do you know why? The reason why you don't get a cab for a sponsor place is because you did not personally sponsor the agent. You only cab when you personally sponsor an agent into the business. For those that don't know what I'm talking about, a cab means customer acquisition bonus. So when your agent brings on a new agent, you're going to make a difference off of what they make, which is also called an agent override. Okay? All right. What else? Volume, titles. What else is an advantage of a sponsor placement?
Group value.
Well, yeah, goes into volume.
Structure.
For structure.
Where do you send that to?
I'm trying to
For
find
one more.
it. It's where it says me and you and Jarvis.
Yeah.
1024 is when he sent it.
Promotions. For promotions. That still goes with titles and
You are right there. You are.
I'm looking for one more specific word. What do you get?
It's the
Generational bonus.
Paid.
Generational bonus. You get the residuals.
Right.
Okay? You get residuals. You get the override residuals.
Did he send text?
See that?
Okay? You get the residuals. So, where can you learn this stuff?
Compensation plan.
Compensation plan. Where else can you learn this stuff?
Back office.
Where?
Compensation plan.
In the compensation plan, in the compensation plan book.
Page 10.
Yeah, page 10.
In the back office.
In the back office. There's also something called training tab in a video library. How about you go watch it? You're welcome. Okay, look. So the reason why I have to stress this, you guys, is because tomorrow is the end of our qualifying month. And a lot of you do not understand this and must understand that you have to sponsor place agents. We are in a team building type of business, okay? So simply what this means is this. I'm going to erase this now. All right. So now the team is an executive sales director. Give it up to Team Bossup. Let's get it, right? We know.
Congratulations.
Hey.
Congratulations, team. Congratulations.
Yes, we did it together. I want to make sure you guys understand this. We have 4 legs. When you open my back office, there's only 4 legs. I don't have more than 4 legs, okay? Each leg has over 4,000. Every time I have a brand new agent come into my organization, excuse me, they do automatically go over here. Are they going to stay over there?
No.
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 Now let me ask another question. This is just being totally honest. Do you owe anyone here anything?
No.
Do I owe you anything?
No.
No.
Okay. So because we're clear on that, right? I have to move, have to sponsor place these agents somewhere. So now as an executive sales director, this is my goal, okay? We have now new leaders. We have some new sales directors that we still got a couple more that we're working on, getting ready to pop them. So y'all need to get ready, okay? Super excited. So look, now as an executive sales director, this is my job. Every new agent that I bring on board, I'm going to launch them, get them to sales director as quickly as possible. And then I'm going to sponsor place them somewhere in one of these 4 organizations. I will introduce you properly to that agent. You will now work together. You won't be strangers. We are a family. And that's why I'm all about having the cameras on. So as we continue to grow, sacrifice your 1 hour and put a camera on, because we should know each and every single one of our faces, okay? It's only an hour. I know tonight went a little over, but I really wanted to stress on this here because people don't stress on this here. And a lot of people are lost, and I don't like that because when I got started, I was lost too. And I don't want anyone to feel lost because like RAYSA said, I done made the mistakes already. I don't want nobody here to make them, right? That's why I'm like, hey, we need to move this, we need to move that. I'm gonna highly suggest you do it, but you do whatever you wanna do. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, right? Lanzo will tell you, right? Z, just tell me what I need to do, right? But I want a clean organization, but I want you to know what it is that you're doing. And that's creating new waves of leadership. That's how we're gonna get to the top. The only way to get to the top is by one word, which is what?
Empire.
Duplication. Duplication.
Duplication. Don't complicate. Duplicate.
Duplicate.
I'm gonna make a shirt like that. Okay? Duplicate. So with that being said, everybody please go into your back offices. Look at this is step by step now. Go to your reports. Then you're gonna go to agent reports. Then you're gonna go to sponsor place. This is where you're now going to get a list of all the new agents that you personally sponsored into the business. If you have more than 2 legs, 3 legs, 4 legs, they need to be condensed. You need to help your team. Each and every single one of you know I will help you. Let's just make it happen, right? Because as I grow, it's only because I help those grow, right? And that's why we're seeing promotions. Why? Because I'm making sure everybody's eating. We're not about to sit at the table and I'm the only one eating. If you ain't got nothing on your plate, I'm not eating nothing. I'm making sure you got on your plate. Everybody got something on their plate, then we can all eat at the same time. And that's the type of culture that I want to start having, because by the grace of God, let me tell you guys, It took 3 years for me to get to where I'm at right now. Has it been easy? No. It's not supposed to be easy, right? Because if it was easy, everybody would do it. Straight up. Tears, confusion, I wanted to quit. I was discouraged. Did I come home and my lights were turned off? Yes, several times. Wi-Fi turned off. I didn't drive when I first started the business. I just got my hardship license in December, okay? Talk about walking, Uber Lyfts, no excuses. That's why I took this business seriously, because I could work from my phone. I said, okay, we gotta make this work. What I need to learn? Okay, I need to learn this, say less. What else I gotta learn, right? If you don't have a binder with documents,
A bike.
I'm gonna need you to get one. Oh, a bike.
You forgot about the bike, right?
Oh, don't play. Look, Miss Jessica knows about my bike. I got pictures. I would put groceries on my handlebars, okay? And my daughter in the handlebar with me, making no excuse. Still,
I wish you
right?
had pictures, Z.
Huh?
I wish you had some pictures.
Oh, I got pictures. Don't play.
Oh, you ready for the presentation later on?
When we hit vice president, we're gonna put that all together.
Hey.
I'm talking about open curtains and everything with no shame. Okay? So when we talk about everybody got a story, everybody got a story. Embrace your story. There's no story with no struggle. Straight up. Just don't give up. If I would have gave up, man, half of y'all wouldn't have been here. And let me tell you, there's only one person on this webinar, actually 2. There's only 2 people on this webinar that have been here since day 1. And one of them was sponsor placed, and the other one was muscled in. Like, you signing up right now. Like right now, right? And that's Eileen Chambers and China Knox. There's no one else from when I first started. People will quit. Why? Because it gets hard and then they quit. Do you win if you quit? No. We started at almost 40 people. The 12 people that jumped off, they lost out on some nuggets, right? Yes, we have a recording, but straight up, trainings take it to the top, right? So I needed to make sure everybody understands that, because I don't feel that there's a lot of that. And because I felt growing in the business, I'm like, man, I wish they would train more on this. I wish they would train more on that. And then I said, I'm gonna do my own. I'm gonna make it a point and do my own. Xavier, he said it straight up, man, Zarina was not like who she was. No, right? But you know what? I made it a point because too many people are confused and struggling, and I don't want that for you. Let me take that off your shoulders. If you have a question, stop trying to have a question and not ask it. Stop that. Like, just stop that already. It's time for you to own up to your business the same way that I did. If I can take this business and rebuild it, I don't even know how many times I just, new blood, recruiting is the answer. Don't stop at 2. Keep going, right? If this person doesn't want to work, we'll get another one. We'll get 5 more. Just go get more. Why? Because people are preying on this opportunity. If you feel like, Zarina, what am I doing wrong? Just ask me. Ask Alfred, right? As the new leaders that we have here. Newly promoted Brave Ventures, sales director. Ask her what she's doing. Newly promoted Adija Raintree, sales director. Ask what she's doing. Newly promoted Shayna Gauss, sales director. Knocking on the door to RSD. Ask what she's doing, right? Knocking on the door, newly promoted Lonzel Cash, sales director. Ask what he's doing, right? Newly promoted knocking on that door too. Miss China Knox, sales director, that's what she's doing. And I'm not trying to brag or boast, you guys. They're just following my lead. Follow your mentor. Stop trying to do it your way. Okay? I promise you, Alfred Singleton, shout out to him. Follow his lead. Jarvis Wright, follow his lead. Jesse Nelson, follow her lead. You guys are the next waves of leaders. And I have to take my time away from my kids. They're waiting for me. But I want to see everybody understand this information. It's one thing to watch the videos and then you just like, man, what the hell does this mean? And I'd rather take my time and do this because I care. This business works only if you work it. And if you're not getting paid, it's because you're not getting paid yet. You still have to grow. And last but not least, I wish I had a marker that's red. If your battery in your back office is red, that means you're inactive. Call your mentor. Let's go back to the drawing board. We need to get your 5. That battery should always be red. Communication is key in this business. We are adults here. We are a team. We're a family, right? If there's something going on, speak up. Stop trying to do everything by yourself. It's okay. We fall sometimes, okay? I've reached out. What's up, Lewis?
You meant to say always green.
Yes, thank you. I don't know what the hell I said, but yes.
Hey, Z.
Keep it green.
Question is this, last question about that is this. If you do become inactive, how much does it cost for you to become active again?
$89.
$89.
$89.
Yeah.
You don't have the.
Is it 85 or 89?
It's
89.
Is this within the 6 months?
89.
89. And if you don't have the 89, should you just about face and not say nothing because you embarrassed?
No.
No.
Thank you. That's the question right
No,
there.
just switch it to the savings to the checkings. That's it.
Do a trial run.
There you go. Do a trial run, right? So I'm going to end it with this, you guys. Do not go inactive. It is disrespectful to your mentors. Okay? I've never been inactive.
Bet.
We've been here for over 3 years. Okay? So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I hope you guys found value. Does anybody have any questions pertaining to all that information?
I don't have a question, but this was super amazing. I super appreciate everything and everyone. You guys can't see me. My computer and my phone has been messing up. I got to go to Geek Squad tomorrow and get this checked out. But I appreciate everything. Thank you so much, Serena.
You're welcome. Oh, shout out to Mickey. She hit Phil Trainer today.
Love you so much.
I love you too, girl. Just getting started.
Oh, yes. This is just the beginning. I love you so much.
Mwah. Love you too.
I appreciate
Congratulations. Thank you, Z.
I got my first webinar out the way. Appreciate it, Z.
Thank you. That was what I saw. Amazing.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And Serena.
Yes, man. Anytime. Anytime. So what I'm going to do right now, and I'm going to wrap it up with this. I know we went over the training, you guys, but I really felt that everybody needed to see this, okay? So before I go into what I'm about to show you, does anyone have any questions? And if you do have a question, please ask your question because somebody else might want to know.
Yes. I have a question.
Yes.
Where's the recording going to be? Where can we see it?
I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel since I know how to do it. And then I will share it to the chat.
Right on.
Okay. Shout out to Alfred for showing me how to do it because I had no idea how to do that. Anybody else have any questions? Any questions? Going once, going twice.
When's your next one?
Every Wednesday and every Friday night at 10 o'clock.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Z,
What up?
Anthony, I got a question. How you
What's
doing?
up?
First of all, thanks for having this training. It's really helping me understand a lot about the placement and all that. But I have a question.
Okay.
I need on one leg 1,000 for that person to have 1,000 in volume. Now I can place the volume up under that person to make her reach 1,000 in volume, but she needs 2 agents to go field trainer. So me placing that volume up under her and her not being the field trainer, would that affect me getting the volume that I need to go to the next level? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I do. It's your volume. All you're doing is sponsor placing that volume under your agent to help them. And you're increasing their volume. But because it's your volume, it's already a part of your total volume. So all you're doing is just moving pieces to help your team.
Okay.
You don't lose volume.
All
That
right.
agent gains volume.
Hey, Z, can I say something about that too?
Even though she
Of
did.
course.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey,
Go
and
ahead.
look, the one thing about it is too, it can still benefit you even if she's not going to hit her title, if that's what you need. You does that make sense?
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
as we grow in our business, we may need a leg that needs 1,000, but we already may have the other title qualifications in the other leg, right? So because you just need the volume in that leg, sometimes the better decision is to make sure that you put the volume in that leg to make sure you are qualified for your title. But you have to look at all your other specifications.
Oh, I got everything else. I just need that volume in that leg. And I wasn't sure if I placed that volume there, it would be affected by her not having the volume she needs to go to her next title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She need 2 agents to be her next title. You know what I'm saying?
You want to
And
help
all
her
I
get to
need
her
her to
title?
do is to be.
You want to help her
But if she
get to her
doesn't get
title?
that, does that affect me?
No. No,
But
just
if,
like Z
if,
said, it doesn't
if
affect
it,
you. It's still all a
okay,
part of you.
that's what I need. Okay. That's why I
Just
was
make sure
getting.
Think of it this way. I'm a visual person, you guys, so don't mind my corny analogies, okay? All your volume is up here. Hush up, Brea. All your volume is here in the trophy. All you're doing is taking some volume that you can actually sponsor place, whether it be customers in your holding tank or agents you can sponsor place.
Unmute your computer, Z.
Huh?
Mute your computer, Z, and turn the volume off on your phone so we can see you.
Oh. Just kidding.
I can see her.
Is that better?
If somebody's on the phone and they don't have it on the computer, they only can see whoever's talking.
Oh.
Wait, it's me. Okay, is that better?
There you are.
Okay. That's so corny. All right, thank you. All right, so back to my analogy. Hush up, Brea. Hush up. All your volume as the leader is up here. Total volume. You have customers in your holding tank, and you have personal sponsored agents that you can sponsor place. Because you have a team down below, volume from up here will only add to the people down here, but it still is the same. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Ant, does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, I got it now.
Okay. So you're just taking
So,
your volume to help your team.
okay.
I hope
Okay.
that analogy.
Yeah, it did. It really did.
Sometimes
I mean, I
You
got
sound
the I have the people to move around to go to the next level, I believe, and I should hit it tomorrow if I do this right, which I'm going to do it right. Someone told me ain't no ifs in this business, so I'm going to
Good,
I'm
I'm
going to
glad.
do this right.
Good. I'm glad you corrected yourself. All right.
Hey, Serena, when
Yeah,
you upload your video to YouTube, make sure you keep that part with the trophy on your head.
Yes.
That means I need to take a picture and upload. All right. So everybody is up for a challenge. Okay. Oh, great. My phone don't want us to be great today. Oh man. Hold on. 1 second. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
All right. So what I want to show you guys, I can only suggest things. I will never tell you what to do. But you want to change in your business, I highly recommend it. You got something to say, Lonzo? All right. Every day, you must do this every day. I'm about to show you. Prime example. I reached out to this young lady. Look at that date. What does that say?
2018.
February 4th, 2018, right? I waved at her. I don't know who she is. Hello and good afternoon. My name is Irina Garcia and I'm responding to your inquiry about credit repair. My number is blah, blah, blah. Give me a call anytime between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and I'll give you more details. Thank you. Is that right or wrong?
Wrong.
Thank you. Why would I give her my phone number? Even though she gave me hers, but why would I do that? Most people won't do it. They won't call. Get their phone number first. I thought this was great when I seen this today. Now, real quick. Last night, I don't remember 2 years ago. I don't even remember we even spoke. 1:44 in the morning. Hi, Cherise. I hope all is well. I'm reaching out because I need your support. With your permission, do you mind posting my ad on your wall about my credit restoration business? This is not an ad. This, and the reason why we put that in parentheses, because people will copy and paste that on their page. Okay? This will help me reach our goal. I know you might not be interested, and that's totally fine, but your friends might be. I want to reach as many people as I possibly can with my service to help families and households nationwide get their buying power back. Are you willing to assist me with the post? I will send you the ad to post. Thanks so much in advance. Hi, Serena. I don't mind posting at all. This young lady, I just saw her on the green dot. Serena, I don't want nobody to talk to. I don't know nobody. You can't hide from the green dot. Okay? What are you talking about, the green dot? The green dot means what?
Somebody's active.
Online.
Somebody's online. They're active.
Online.
I appreciate your support, Queen. This is the post. There's several posts you can give them. It's totally up to you. This is your business. We will make a suggestion, okay? You can put a picture of yourself, whatever you want. Hey, I didn't realize this until after. I see you're a realtor. I would like to support you as well with any clients I run into out there. I can send them your way. She then sends a voice recording. Yeah, I cannot share the voice recording for whatever reason, but you guys get the point. Now we had a little conversation and voice recordings. Somebody already responded in her inbox. Hey girl, how are you? How much does your friend charge to fix credit? I need to now go back to Julia because she needs to know. Look at that. Little conversation, 20 seconds, 56 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. So you know what I said in those video or voice notes? Hey, Sharice, what do you do with all your unqualified buyers that need to get qualified? Where do you send them? Oh man, well, nowhere, I don't know. You know, what if I showed you a way to add another tool to your tool belt so you can help your unqualified buyers get qualified? And in addition to that, you are now adding another tool to your tool belt, your one-stop shop. You're adding another source of income. And instead of you posting for me, you can post yourself, help you generate more leads to extend out your pipeline of individuals that you can help turn around and sell them a home. Would that be something that interests you? Man, oh my God, this is great. Let's set up, I was like, hey, let's set up a call. That's why I said, let's set one up. What does your evening look like? Oh my gosh, you're awesome. Is this a script, you guys? I'm just being myself, okay? Always busy, I make time, you know, what window works best for you, blah, blah, blah. How about you call me? And then we left it like that. We're about to actually set a private webinar, her and I, to speak. And what? I'm going to share the information. And then I'm going to set up a three-way call with my mentor to answer her questions. I'm not going to close her myself. That's not following the system. Okay? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I want everybody to do this every day for the rest of your career with this platform. Okay? A simple copy. Okay. Now look. You ready for this? Bernard, he waved at me a while ago, I don't know. Sent him this, same concept. Of course, what is the name of the company you work for? My company partnered with this company. Here is the website. And I said my company because I encourage all of you all, once you make your investment back, to now get either an LLC, you can get a sole proprietorship. I can't say that word properly, okay? You're a business owner. So I'm gonna go back real quick, but I'm gonna show you this. When you send someone the website, it says your name. Mine is my company's name, ZG Financial Solutions, okay? With my email, my phone number. A person can press the call button at the bottom. They can call me, right? Go for it. You guys get the point. Now check this out. I use this product. It didn't work out for me as I was presented it, and I believe I just can't promote it until I see results. Maybe it's a person I work with. That's exactly what it is, right? The services work. If it wasn't, I definitely would not push it. We should talk. I don't like hearing that. Is your credit where you want it to be? Yes, I would love to discuss it. No, in the 500s. Get ready to buy property in a car, but I have my score and this debt killing me, right? What is your number? He gave me his number. The result for me just reaching out, copy and paste, I signed him up as a customer today, reactivated his services, but under me, right? Tomorrow, we have a scheduled webinar so I can do a Zoom orientation, and I will properly show him how to set up his services. I will properly show him what each service will help him in his situation. Why? Because I have studied all the services. and I could confidently do it. Create a Zoom account is free. I only upgraded mine as I started making more money. Trust and believe, I had a Zoom account for over 1.5 years, right? And I had to do a presentation in under 30 minutes because it would cut it off and expire. But I was gonna ride that free wave for a while, okay? I highly recommend you to do the same, all right? Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because people will post for you, right? You just gotta go. Now, are people gonna leave you on red? Absolutely. Look, this lady left me on red. I'm gonna still say hi to her tomorrow, right? This person left me on red. They must not like me, but it's okay, right? Same concept here. But I'm gonna reach out. Where do you go? At the bottom in Messenger, you're gonna go to people. There's how many active people on Facebook right now?
443.
Is that a lot of people? Absolutely. Watch this. People make excuses. I have no idea who she is. Never spoke to her. Watch this. Was that hard? No? Right? That wasn't hard. Everybody could copy and paste. You guys don't
Copy
make
and
it
paste.
hard. What was that, Jarvis?
I said that's that copy and paste game.
Copy paste. Don't make this hard, guys. The goal is to be able to get as many people to post for you as possible. And result of them posting to you for you, what are you going to get in return?
Leads.
Leads. And before that word leads, you're going to get free leads. Free leads.
Free leads.
Free leads that turn into what?
Customers. Agents.
Money. Customers or agents.
Money.
Right? Was that China Knox? Miss Knox.
Yes, ma'am.
When you did this, how many people said yes to posting for you?
A lot. I woke up with 100 leads the next day, the next morning. And actually, it was just a joke at first. I just told Jocelyn, I said, how about before you go to sleep, you send 20 and I send 20. And I just was up reaching out to people, and I got a lot of people respond.
Have you set a lot of appointments?
Yes, I've been having appointments every day, and I have like tomorrow I have 6 appointments. I've signed up. I got a new agent and a new client, and then I'm just pretty much booked all week. I've been using my Calendly, so I got a lot of leads from it. And these are people that I haven't talked to for years, people that I don't even know. I don't know.
Thank you, China. Was that hard for you to do?
No, it was very quick. It was easy.
So you guys, I'm going to put this in the group chat, and I'm gonna go ahead and conclude the webinar. I know it was a little long, and I appreciate you guys all staying on. That just shows how determined you are. I also put in the Telegram group as well for those that they're not in our messenger group. This right here will have you initiate conversation with people that you never spoken to before. This is called network marketing, not network marketing, right? You have to socialize with people. Step outside your comfort zone. It's okay to not know what to say, but there's still people. Just have a conversation and say hello. Go on their posts and see where their last few posts. That'll help you engage in a conversation on what to say. Miss Lisette Medina, really quick. Newly promoted senior field trainer. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You reached out to a gentleman.
Yes.
Can you share with the team, and we'll leave off with this. What was that like? And you know what person I'm telling you about.
Yes. So this was some random friend on that I just added because I went to DJs and he was a DJ. I saw one of his posts about some music. I just left a quick message, said I like that music, reminds me of, you know, the music I used to listen to, and went to a couple other posts and I saw he was in the hospital. I, you know, liked the post and then I inboxed him, oh, why are you in the hospital? Long story short, you know, showed that I actually genuinely cared about what he was posting about because that was what was important to him at the moment. And he posted for me, long story short, he did a post for me and I got amazing results from the post. I'm still getting comments from it again today. And I have a lot of appointments set up from it. And he reposted it today again and got like 20 more today alone. This evening. And he said he was going to continue to support my business.
We can't hear you, Z.
All right, how many total comments did you get so far?
The first one had about 120 total. Then he posted some stuff on top of it, so he reposted it. Now the new one has another 20 something on it. So about 140 total average.
And how many people have you signed up so far?
2.
Better than 0, right?
Yes, and I have a lot of appointments set up.
Thank you, Lisette. And again, congratulations on your promotion, Mama. Super excited for you.
Thank you so much. I'm super excited.
And real quick, for the new agents and for those that are wondering what she did, Lisette, how did you get to senior field trainer? What was that role like from agent to senior field trainer?
I say it definitely was not easy, but it wasn't hard because I come from being at the same job for 3 years, being a trainer of the whole company. And if that was hard, then I can't call this hard because I'm my own boss. I'm not training somebody else's company and making them rich. I'm doing it for myself, for my family, for my kids.
I appreciate that, Lisette. I really do. So you guys, again, thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and